Hello, everyone. Welcome to a Saturday night here on this channel. Obviously, thank you for being here. There's other places you could be tonight or whenever you're listening. Shout out to the replay gang. You guys are always great. And thank you for tuning in at a time that you see fit. Also, shout out to the moderators that are in the chat tonight. Shout out to the live chat viewers who are here every time I'm on the air. And shout out to the members as well. Thank you for your support month after month. Means a lot to me. Um, and the membership are as follows: Greg, Aaron P, Phil Brad, Zentober, Toya the Tutor, Indigo Flow, Gold, Star P, D Rock Den, American Negro, D Scott, Andre 416 Reform, and Black Light Revelations 2. Thank you, guys, for your continued support. And last but not least, habitual line steppers. All right. Shout out to the ones that were in the chat. See, RPM was good. Phil Brad. We got Andre 416 Reform. Weather said, "Where's Kev?" American Negro, what's good? Chaos Rain, what's up? Okay. All right. Let's get right to it. Let's tell the truth here. Just without catching ourselves being engulfed in what's going on with celebrities, but this is a very big story, and I would say for the sake of black men, I will just go ahead and address it real quick. Yeah, the internet, I swear. So something's going on with TD Jakes now. TD Jakes seems to have stayed in the spotlight in these social media streets for quite some time. Not too long ago, losing a lot of his female support because saying that females were, black women were masculine and, they didn't let him have his role in the house and let him be a man and all this other stuff. And so this right here is not good, whatever this rumor is. And they've been dogpiling on Diddy as of late. And I'm not chat, help me out for a second. I'm not so in tune with this story so much. I did what I could. But they say that TD Jakes was attending parties at P. Diddy's house. Now, I'm for the anyone that is Christian in the Christian community, because a lot of this stuff, a lot of these Hollywood rumors do come out of the big mega churches. Like you got the Creflo Dollars with the I need a plane for $64 million. Can y'all give it to me? You had the um, thing with Bishop Eddie Long and the little boys in the pulpit. Now you got TD Jakes at Diddy parties. And I don't know. The shit is kind of gross. I would say because they put the two words power and bottom together. So we're gonna be careful about how we speak around here. But yeah. Let me first off start off by saying this. I understand that Indigo Flow was good. I don't know if I shouted you out yet, but I know that in the social media world that um, sexuality and lifestyles are used to weaponize and insult black men in particular. The second that someone's upset with a black man, his sexuality is um, all of a sudden attacked. I mean, especially with disagreeing philosophically with anyone on social media. Um, and many of us have experienced that. I mean, that's how many of us have learned that some of these conversations are just waste of time. If people are going to go to the, insult factory and pick out some names to call people, there's no point in having those conversations anymore. It's a waste of time. I don't know why people still have arguments with folks on social media over certain topics, and then it just ends in being name called and insulted because it. Well, anyway, I mean, mature people get it. Um, so I'm not so quick to believe something. I can only base it on the behavior that I've observed from each person. And from the way it looked, it's like if I just we just keep hearing shit about Diddy. Shoot, Detroit 313. What's good? Sun is hot, raw. What's going on? I mean, I'm starting to believe that shit. It's like whenever it's connected to Diddy, man, and then Tyler Perry is somehow involved in this too. I mean, recently, what was that guy named Christian Keys? Seen him in a couple things, like some straight to video movies. He was also in The Boys. He was A Train's brother who got paralyzed. Yeah, he's accused. I mean, I don't even have the whole story on that. I just kind of read it in glancing when I was, looking at my phone. So it's like it's weird shit going on all over this place, and it's always connected to that. So it's always connected to black men. So do y'all do and I know somebody somewhere said this on the internet. Do you believe this is a L for black men? In light of what's been happening with Diddy lately, Diddy and Cassie, and now TD Jakes, and now Tyler Perry again with Christian Keys, and this just do you believe this is just some type of spiritual attack on black men? Let's go back and like reach into the tinfoil days of 2012. When you had those YouTube videos accusing people of all kinds of shit, devil worship, and just disclaimer: this is for edutainment purposes only. I don't, I cannot confirm that any of this shit goes on. I do not have evidence or proof. This is just based on speculation because TD Jakes has actually come out and said that this is untrue. But what do you guys believe? I kind of believe that because of what TD Jake said a while back about black women and how they operate in the home, and not making any excuses for them. I think that just fueled everybody to believe the other way, to believe that he is actually involved, that he is somehow this power plus the other word. Like I said, we're careful about how we speak around here. They be accusing us, they as in, content creators' opinion on the space. Mm, I mean, I've heard a content creator like 3 days ago use this same thing. These guys in this space must be gay. So I mean, it's just it is it if the person did it, they did it. Okay, they should be held accountable for it. There should be a level of accountability for anything that you do in your life, to yourself, to anyone else. That's for everyone. I'm not aiming that comment at a certain group of people. So if they're involved in some funny shit, hey, call them out. They're public figures. They can take it. I mean, there's a lot of that going on around here. People calling people out. Mr. Me Too, what's good? Hybrid catastrophic impact X83rd power. I just don't. I just want you guys to believe that is always going to be like that. Is always going to be. If they don't like you, they're going to attack you like this. I mean, the slightest inkling of any type of slip up. I mean, I'm not gonna act like, this stuff probably doesn't go on, but I'm not on the inside of that lifestyle, so I don't really care, and I wouldn't want to be any part of that anyway, if that's what goes on. So how did it get out? I heard it was Cassie. So if it was Cassie, it's like, okay, we can't conveniently pick to believe women. We believe them in one instance and we don't believe them in the next. I'm just saying, choose a struggle. Choose pick your battle. Dan the man Farino. What's good, man? I wonder if TDJ's douche with regular roll. Oh, horrible. uh they all have a file on them for this purpose. Yeah, it's I guess it's called making your handlers mad because I usually joke around with family members like that. Every time something happens to a celebrity, like Jonathan Majors, they do what they can to destroy you quickly before you get too powerful. Diddy is one of those. I don't like the way I mean publicly, I don't like the way I've seen Diddy operate, destroy people, by using their talents. I mean, but like I said, if you're guilty, guilty. And then Majors there. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and our people, he doesn't have the support of our people. And many of our people will be like, why should we? You know, he lost because of a white girl. Whenever a black man is involved with a white woman, let's not pretend there's there's no consequence for that. Let's not pretend like that puts you on the outside, like you betrayed the community because you dated out. And it depends on whatever opinion I mean you have, like saying you can't go around and denounce your race and date outside your race. That shit just doesn't go together. I mean, I'll just say just for anyone like that, just date out and be happy. Nobody's stopping you from dating another race. But I mean, I don't see what Jonathan Majors did against the black community. Like I made that point in the video. What did he say against the black community? What did he do against the black community? He dated outside his race. He may not have the view everybody else has as far as dating outside the race or whatever. He can do what he wants. We can't dick police the guy. Yet people are celebrating his professional demise, excuse me, because he dated a white girl. And then he went and got Megan Good. So everyone is shitting on him because he's dating Megan Good. Oh, he went and got him a black woman because he wanted to use her as a shield. He needed black people's support. We should not think that we are that important. Wrong is wrong. Man was not guilty. Shoot, what is he supposed to do? Jonathan Majors wasn't about the kinfolk anyway. He was very weird motherfucker. The kinfolk. What is he supposed to do? D. Scott was good. They're going after Method Man and Vin Diesel. Yep, yep. I mean, these were past assaults. Like Method Man was for an assault in the 90s. Vin Diesel is accused of assault also. So all this stuff is being brought to a halt for some of these guys. You know, like I said, when they get too big for their britches, got to file on all of them. Well, they did Majors dirty. Not just he's dating unstable white women. He knew what he was dealing with, but they can't pretend black women does way worse than white women. It can't. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Jonathan Major's transgression is he didn't capitulate. Yeah, but thing is with me is um I support this brother. You know, is just I'm not gonna be one of those guys that see him on another project and then just proceed to denigrate the man. I mean, feel how you want to feel. So what happened to him was fucked up. You know, we're not going to even start on the amount of white boys that's done worse, that's been able to get away with everything. I mean, Ezra Miller is one name. Charlie Sheen is another one. Ben Roethlisberger. I mean, but hey, you know, we know how that is. That's that's why I always emphasize the importance of black men setting up an environment for black men and black boys to where we can win, because that right there isn't winning right there, especially when they want to get us out the way. This is why a lot of men try to emphasize that it's not just black women, it's women in general that will screw you over. You know, don't think that going to a white woman is some type of salvation. You gain nothing, black man, from dating one. You don't. I'm not saying don't date one. I'm not saying that. I'm not going to ever dick police a black man because it always seems to be okay for a black woman to date out. You know, fair is fair, but whatever happens, happens. The Christian Omen selling situation. You know, you want to denounce black women on the internet, and then your white girlfriend kills you. You know, you kind of end up looking stupid at the end of the day. I mean, even if he is dead, I mean, but Jonathan Majors is not guilty of this. In fact, none of these famous black guys who date white women or marry white women are guilty. Name one of denouncing black women, denouncing black people in general. Name one. Jonathan Majors is a representation of all those kids I went to school with that didn't get lineups at the barber, didn't wear deodorant, and thought skin color doesn't matter anymore. I mean, how can you? Like, I mean, his major projects he did were black folks, except the MCU. I mean, except Marvel and Disney. I mean, everything he did was black folks. The Harder They Fall, Creed 3, Lovecraft Country. I mean, shit. He knows how to work with our people. He understands. He's using his talent to do so, to uplift up other black people. So that 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 is what I see as the relevant part. I mean, if he was going around doing the Carlton, and I mean, I'm not even saying Alfonso Ribeiro did it. It's just the thing is, how do we as a people, how are our attitudes toward guys like this when they're on their way up? Do we hang out with them? Do we high five them? Do we say they're cool, or do we call them lames? Oh man, that Alfonso Ribeiro, he lame as fuck. He'll never be one of us. You go get the white girl, we upset with him. Fuck out of here. But hey, Jonathan Majors, unfortunate. It didn't work out for him. He got him making good, but for how long? When they break up, they'll be all over the internet celebrating also. That's just what it is. Yeah, they have no smoke for Kevin Federline. What he did to Shar Jackson. I mean, hey, would they for real? Chad Wheeler relaxing and breathing easy. After didn't he get convicted? Let's make sure that we are getting our information right. Did Chad Wheeler get convicted? Hold on one second. Let me look it up. Let's make sure that convicted. Yeah, he was found guilty of 2 counts of domestic violence from the incident. Yep. So yeah, he's been found guilty. So he's not breathing easy. I mean, he was, I guess, but not anymore. So he does face. So he can be locked up at this point. So I guess I'll make a video about it. Found guilty of assault on Thursday in connection with the beating of his then girlfriend in 2021. Yeah. So making sure that we're getting the right information. So hybrid Chad Wheeler is being taken care of. He's being held accountable. Social media won't hold Chad Wheeler accountable, but we here at this channel will. Jonathan Majors is getting set down for not fully participating in the game. I agree with that. Look up some of his interviews about not going to the parties. Oh, okay. You talk about those parties that Diddy and TD Jakes. Okay. All right. Let's be serious. He never denounced his blackness. Yeah, there's usually, it's unfortunate that this happens to him, but because, like I said, because they like it's an automatic betrayal. Believe that if you are a black man that especially dates a white woman, I mean date out any and you get the same punishment. But you have betrayed the race, especially if it's a white woman. All right. Thank you, Mr. Me Too, for your super chat. Really appreciate that, sir. He said that I believe interracial dating shouldn't be, but due to the current environment, I definitely understand a brother seeking greener pastures. Not even so much greener because you like the person, because the person likes you. Hashtag BIW, hashtag DOV. Oh yeah, you put the the Trail Bentley tax on there also. So shout out to that brother Trail Bentley, the 57 cents. And Megan Good is no better. Wasn't she dating the dusty hip hop artist wannabe white dude before majors? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Because folks like to date. But I mean, shoot, I mean, high five, black love. Dan said, I understand that, but I do know how certain Negroes move, and he was moving like he was oblivious to how the devil acts. I mean, I I don't believe that's the case anymore. I don't believe that's the case anymore. Like I said, unfortunate what happened to the brother. No need to celebrate. I'm sure he's learned his lesson. Um, as far as his career goes, I mean, for what is worth, and let's just be honest with ourselves, black guys have very little chance to come back. Very, very little chance. Little to no chance to come back. You won't see it. Like look at Nate Parker. We still haven't forgiven this guy for marrying a white woman. We still haven't forgiven him. So it's hard for a black man to get back in. Is if this system is a system that discriminates against black, then it's very effective in that aspect. But which is why brothers who want to be in certain industries have to either be more careful or just prepare for whatever happens, especially when you don't play their games. Because I believe that to a certain extent, after hearing about what happens with brothers like Terry Crews, just lets that just lets a man who was in much worse shape than him just sit there and fondle him in front of his old lady and shit. Nah, bruh. Those Hollywood games are crucial. Now you're hearing this thing about TD Jakes and Diddy. It's not a good look for black men. It's not. It's not a good look at all. Just to show you that the internet is undefeated. This is fucked up. I mean, this is what we've been doing. And I mean, there's been people coming out talking about TD Jakes' character and such. And like I said, like I said earlier, I don't see why a man of God would interact with the celebrity community. I don't see it. I didn't never understand people like Kirk Franklin. Yeah, I'm just saying what does that community have to do with what's going on with the celebrity community, which is sort of wicked looking anyway. Yeah,
Bluetooth disconnected.
yeah, excuse me on that if you heard that. Well, what does one community have to do with the other? One is supposed to be supposedly of God. The other is based on an industry of entertainment where you're basically pretending to be something you're not. Truth versus falsehoods. It doesn't go together. So, it, you know, I have to question it when I see people like TD Jakes with people like P Diddy, who, they got videos out here of P Diddy throwing tantrums. You know, talking about he always gets what he wants. I mean, ugh. I mean, you want to be happy for successful brothers, but shit just looks kind of funny. That's all I'm saying. Open the chat, let me up. Oh, okay, Grinch. Since it's you, bro. Not TD Jakes, TD Long. Oh yeah, I haven't forgotten about Eddie Long. He's not a man of God. He's a man of the lodge. Said I don't appreciate mega churches bastardizing religion. I believe the TD Jakes thing when I see it, despite my first comment joke. Okay, definitely not a good look. No, it's not a good look. Smokey the Bear Negro, what did you do to my hamburger? Shit. Well, I dropped the link. Anybody that wants to come up, come on up. I say I actually don't mind interracial relationships. I'm just not for people getting into them to spite people of their own color. I think it's better on the other side. I mean, at any level. I mean, as much as dudes get, accused of it, I mean, you see the representation in spaces like this from the divestiture community. So yeah, so I agree with that to an extent. Like if you date out, shit. That's it, but I will joke on how he looks because he is a funny looking motherfucker. Yeah, I mean that's anybody. That is anybody. Anybody gets the treatment. No one is safe, or no one is supposed to be safe. I mean, you got to watch who you do that to these days. Yeah, man. But like I said, I do understand that it's like when you want to spite black men publicly, that's the go-to attack. Shit. See, look at this shit. See, look at this shit. Hold on one second. Let me look up this story real quick so we can. Says a rumor that Tyler Perry tried your boy Christian Keys. Christian Keys lied on Tyler Perry. Christian Keys appeared to confirm. That Tyler Perry was not the Hollywood powerful man who harassed him. Yeah, man. Well, y'all be going overboard with some of this shit. So Christian Keys got harassed. Like it was a story a long time ago. Christian Keys, for those of you who don't know, uh, let me see. If you've watched that show on Amazon Prime, The Boys, he's the actor that plays A Train's brother. Um, I don't expect everybody to know that, but a long time ago, he said that there were like about 3 or 4 years ago. It was a story where he said he had gay dudes in his DMs, and he was just like, stay out of my DMs. And then, some organization out of the gay community wanted to cancel him for it. But I'm like, this dude has a right to be to ask, not to be advanced to. It's like, what's wrong with that? Hey guys, I'm straight. Stay out my DMs. But I mean, it could be connected to that. Shoot, you have a right. He stood up for himself. Now they're implying that Tyler Perry was the one that harassed him. I'm surprised they haven't come after Eddie Murphy. Man, let me tell you something. Eddie Murphy is being apologetic in some of them roles he been playing lately. Shoot, you've seen Coming to America yet? Coming to America is is an apology for the first Coming to America. If you watched it, they half the movie is spent apologizing for the jokes in the first one. So I think they'll stay off Eddie Murphy for a little bit. But that come to think about it, they've already got Eddie Murphy. Remember he had that he supposedly picked up that cross dressing prostitute, and then like he said that he was just doing a good thing. What kept him off of Saturday Night Live for so long is that they did a skit on that where he was picking up like with this cross dressing streetwalkers. I mean, it was a David Spade joke too, but Eddie Murphy, that skit made Eddie Murphy so mad he was just like, nah, I ain't going back. I ain't going back to Saturday Night Live. And then he recently went back years and years later. But yeah, they already got Eddie Murphy. And Eddie Murphy has been well behaved since. He 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 has apologized for Eddie Murphy Raw, Eddie Murphy Delirious since then. The Tyler Perry TD Jakes picture is a perfect image of the two things that destroy the community: drama and religion. Uh, yeah, yeah, it's a very powerful thing. And then when you call it out, you're called a hater. You're just hating on those successful black men. Uh, Never seen a movie or play by Tyler Perry. It looks like a minstrel show back then and does now. Um, I, I have. I'll say that. I've seen Tyler Perry plays. They're okay at first glance, but then you'll notice certain messages if your eyes are open. Yeah, he's always pushed that shit. Man, what is that? He too. It's our new stall. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He too. Shoot, they tired of this, man. Tired of this culture infringing on them. It's outrageous. Back in the 2000 fam, his plays were straight trauma inducing. Yeah, yeah. Eddie came back and threw Cosby under the bus. Yeah, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. If you are a black man, you better be well behaved. Well behaved like LeBron. They trying to get LeBron too. They trying to get LeBron too. They trying to throw some up against the wall and make it stick. Method Man just got hit with a Me Too. Yep. Method Man and Van Diesel. Kevin Hart took notes. But you can't, it's like you can't go in situations believing that you're too powerful to be seen. Man. I mean, they actually not too long ago, they had a woman suing like several millionaires and billionaires saying that they tried to kidnap her and her child. It was crazy. And they were taking that case seriously. I mean, shit sounded crazy, but I mean, they'll take that shit seriously, man. An accusation that people see how powerful an accusation is. I mean, they have dealt with women that have wanted to be with them seriously. And when that doesn't happen, they spend years and years trying to think of how to get them back. And that's what happens. See, this is why black men need to start making their money alternatively to entertainment and sports and avoid the humiliation process. Yeah. Yeah. If only we could collectively do that. But it's too many of these little micro power struggles. Too many power struggles amongst ourselves. I mean, if we can get past that, damn, these celebs are apologizing because they hurt feelings, woke coat. Yeah, yeah, that's how it is. Eddie Murphy apologized a few times for Raw and Delirious, and like I said, Coming to America apologizes for the jokes on Coming to America. I mean, just if you ever have a chance to just look at both films again. I can't stand Tyler's movies. Me neither. Me neither. See why Russell Simmons left America. Tyler Perry's for old church females. Tyler Perry is the owner of the biggest movie studio by square footage in America, I believe. Hmm. Yeah. See why all these men are going down and they have all this media, you know, that's being pushed right now. The powers that be want Method Man mouth for that movie role he's been asking for. I guess he's been saying no. TP is just the Color Purple extended edition. Yeah, that musical. Is it in the theater already, or is it supposed to drop on Christmas or some shit like that? Yeah, uh, doing Monday. I'm gonna cover the Color Purple, and I mean I'm not gonna do it in that way. Would suggest that I'm just beating my chest and punching the air. I mean, I'm just gonna establish that you know, the love of white acceptance is strong in that one. But you have to wait till Monday to see it. So they're gonna go after Taraji. She's been discussing how she hasn't been getting treated by those with deep pockets. She might get the Monique treatment. Yeah, Cookie. Sorry about that. Detroit 313. They believe the women were without proof. Just believe everything what the woman says, but won't go to police. Faison Love says this and had an interview recently. The Rock better start apologizing for all the controversial WWF promos and Mike says she used. It might actually come to that one day. It might actually come to that. I mean, for real, is because like I was. I mean, I'm one of those guys that was watching them back then. It's like a lot of the things they used to say in those wrestling promos, man, they'll lose their sponsorship today. They'll have to write letters of apology over and over again. Oh my God. People be coming on TV. I'm so hurt. Oh my God. I just wanted to stay in the corner and cry. I read the letter. Just leave me the fuck alone. That's just how they act these days. Just man. Yeah, but said The Rock is the highest paid Hollywood actor, so they are definitely watching him. Man, you don't know what any of these guys did have done to solidify their careers. Said trying to skim some. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. They asking people for relief. And here they are with millions and millions of dollars. Just kind of make me wonder if that lifestyle really is all it's cracked up to be. They supposedly have all these millions and millions and billions of dollars, but I mean, they come out in public like that. Detroit 313 says they might come after Ice Cube next. Man, look, what Ice Cube did with that whole contract with Black America, and then he actually talked to the Republican Party, but the Democratic Party said that, oh, we'll get with you after the election. Then how everybody went at him because they was like, oh my God, he talked to Trump. Oh no, he talked to Donald Trump. Those rappers, those hip hop artists, they sold us out. So in a way, they've already gone after Ice Cube, and probably will anything that he does. They probably gonna be looking at him and looking at something, but they can't get him because I mean he's what still with the same woman he was since he was broke. So I mean he's been able to navigate pretty clean, I guess. What up, Art?
Hey, hey, hey.
What's good?
Oh, not much, man. Just doing some work for a client, a little extra work. So I thought I'll give you some support while I'm in front of a computer. And the missus sleep back there.
Okay. So, do you believe these things about TD Jakes is plausible?
Yeah, I was talking about that. I don't know if you know a lot of the LA rumors with Reverend James Cleveland and Soul Train. No.
James Cleveland. I'm familiar with that name.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Supposedly, remember when Magic Johnson announced he had AIDS?
Yeah. Yeah,
James
I remember
Cleveland
that.
died, I think, a month later.
Oh. Oh.
And rumors spreading. I'm not saying that him and James Cleveland were messing around, but you know, that whole Soul Train Sodom and Gomorrah thing, people were sharing partners. And believe Jermaine Stewart name kept popping up.
Oh, Jermaine Stewart. Yeah, he's off the face of this earth because of HIV/AIDS, isn't he?
Yes, sir. So
Yeah.
they said, you know, if you read about James Cleveland, they said he had a congestive heart failure, but there's other rumors saying that he died of AIDS complications.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying it's not far fetched. If you got James Cleveland, that was supposed to be like the godfather of gospel or something, some kind of big name up there.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
was like you always heard him and Bobby Jones, those two names.
Yeah. So if you got that, then yeah, it won't be far fetched to have a TD Jake, especially if he has some kind of connection with the hip hop mogul.
Yeah.
It ain't too far fetched. I would never dismiss it. But some
Mhm.
people are a little bit on the religious side. Said no, he's so holy and he say give me good news and. So I
Yeah.
let him hug that teddy bear, roll with that.
Yeah. Yeah, but to tell you the truth, man, I've been hearing stuff about people like this because of their commitment to God. They're supposed to be these perfect human beings, and then it turns out in their regular lifestyle they doing stuff like this. I've heard about stuff like this going on in the black church forever.
Yeah, Eddie
So
Long.
yeah,
That's why I
Eddie
was joking
Long.
because I was going through my mother's stuff after she passed away, and she had a tape of him giving a lecture on responsible sex.
mm,
Of course I put it aside. I'm like, I can't wait to hear this. I never did listen to it, but
r- responsible sex.
yeah, I mean, you can tell it's on some fidelity lecturing. Be be responsible with your wife or whatever. So I have to go through all them boxes if I really want to listen to it.
Mm,
But yeah,
uh,
P Diddy, he going down. Anyone that has his name or whatever, or they going down with him.
yeah,
Looks
man.
like he pissed somebody off. That's
Yeah,
just the bottom line.
yeah. It's always that they piss somebody off. They
Because
always.
I know people in the industry did way worse, way worse.
Oh, yeah, 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 absolutely. Absolutely. They have a certain amount of money, they have this larger than God complex. So, they've done you hear fucked up things coming from them all the time. And when it comes to black men, it's always connected to the homosex community. I
Hmm.
mean, it's,
People
it
say say what they want about Tariq, but that buck breaking stuff that holds true, man.
yeah.
I mean, in order for you to get in there, you got to be broken somehow in order for you to be accepted. So,
Yeah, and then it's like the internet. I mean, this is why a lot of people hate the internet because you see all kinds of images of these guys, like doing the weirdest shit.
yeah. And just imagine before the internet, we had Teddy Pendergrass. That was a ooh. Could you imagine the ladies when that information came out about his car accident?
Oh man. I
Women were
mean,
throwing panties on the stage and
yeah, it was,
roses,
man. It
and
was
all of a
wild.
sudden, just breaking news. We found Teddy with
I
uh,
mean, then you hear and then these other guys continuing the tradition. You hearing things about Tank and
yeah,
Malik
Malik
Yoba.
Yorba. Yeah, they're making him be the spokesperson. I'm like, get the hell up out of here with that.
I was like, no, bruh.
Just because you put mouth in certain places don't make you gay. I'm like, bruh, I hope that money was worth it.
Oh, no, bruh. Yes,
That's
it does.
that's your reputation, bruh. And if you got kids, it's a wrap. You can't be lecturing your children after that. Said, son, you're not supposed to be doing that. Dad, let me just play this tape for you. Isn't that you? Well, cut the lights on, didn't I? I'm like, man, these people. That's why I'm glad I didn't really push the whole entertainment industry as much as I planned on doing because I know eventually you would have to cross that bridge if you get really successful.
Yeah. Kwame Brown is not wrong about statement. They just come after on Cam Newton or some strag married white man had something to say. Well,
Well,
uh,
I used to like Kwame Brown. People maybe I'm a Laker fan. I used to when he came, when he did good, of course. But he did have some screw ups, some shacking the food type moments. I'm like, no, Kwame, don't do it.
Yeah. Now he's having crossover success, as they say.
Some bitch, as he says all the time. Some bitch.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, Kwame, do your thing, brother.
Yeah, man. But yeah, so what's the deal, man? Do you think do you believe that they're ultimately using this to destroy the black man's image once and for all?
I think, just looking at things a sequence, I think they're trying to send a message to the younger folks. This could be you if you decide to quote unquote step out of line. Because notice they're doing these to a lot of people like 40 plus, for the most part. Of course, you had your Chris Browns and your, what's the other dude's name? Trey Songs, but most of them is usually the older cats that have a little bit of status, a little bit of power.
Yeah, Will Smith.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
because that shit that just broke about him and Dwayne Martin and
Bruh. But I heard about the Dwayne Martin. Well, somebody corrected me, but yeah, I heard about the Dwayne Martin from the first wife, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, the first Will Smith's first wife was complaining about Dwayne Martin. So, yeah, I mean, it's Hollywood. Everybody act like it's your next door neighbor or something.
yeah, that's a weird culture, man.
Yeah, man. I'm out here. I don't miss. I mean, I'm not really, dude. If I'm in Hollywood, we got streets like Sunset, Hollywood Boulevard, or Melrose. I'm trying to get the hell up out of there. It's creepy as hell around, especially at night. I'm like, I'm not like Lancashire and all that, Franklin. I'm like, no.
That man said it's creepy.
Yeah, it is, dude. It's like, okay, you know how it is in the hood. It's like a church in every corner. In Hollywood, is a psychic place in every corner.
Oh God.
Damn near. I'm like, damn, what all these like neon lights with a big ass hand in the window and all that stuff. I'm like, they must be making some money for it because that rent ain't cheap in Hollywood. So, yeah, I am not in a hurry to go to Hollywood.
All right.
I mean, if I'm gonna brag about being around them people, I gotta have some money in my pocket. Straight up.
Some status.
Yeah, I gotta have something.
And this is what status will get you. Some
Yeah, get you walking away funny.
Yeah, just some
got that numb leg,
Yeah, your sweaty pictures all over the internet.
Oh, like, bruh. Sorry.
This is how they do us, man. And then it ain't like it ain't like they just reaching and shit. Cause look what we do to ourselves, man.
Yeah. I mean, the females in the industry. I mean, the whole Taraji P. Henson, she can't be surprised on that bullshit. She is not. She can't be surprised.
Now look at this 313 Yolanda. Shoot, they tried to destroy R. Kelly and Eddie Long. Come on, now
R. Kelly, he destroyed himself. I'm sorry.
R. Kelly is problematic, and Eddie Long is too.
Go ahead, fam.
Michael Jackson is kind of questionable because the last one lied.
Yeah, but like I was never impressed with R. Kelly. I guess I'm an anomaly. But I knew even back then when him and Aaliyah were married, and she was what, I think 15 or something. Mm-hmm. This is what, 92, I think 91, 92. She did the song. I mean, she came out with Aging Nothing But a Number and all that BS.
Yeah, that was the name. That was the name of the album.
Yeah, and the concerts were like packed. Lots of women there. Like they knew this, they knew what was going down, and they still bought, followed him, followed him, and they were big fans. That's why I look people funny and say, "Yeah, man, that was Baby making music." I said, "It seemed like it was Baby effing music too."
Man, I never signed up for nothing like that, and all of us were listening to that music.
Because I really checked out, man. Like I said, I'm a weird Gen Xer because I checked out of hip hop and R&B, like mainstream R&B after '93. I started getting into neo soul and acid jazz,
Okay.
and then smooth. What's the other one? Quiet Storm. I was doing a lot of that around that time. So the only time I would hear all the mainstream stuff is at weddings or clubs. But
Yeah,
I
weddings and
wasn't
clubs.
I wasn't buying that stuff though. You never heard of this? No, man. I'm listening to James Taylor or Brand New Heavies or Incognito, Rocket Shot A,
Yeah.
Sweetback with Mel LaRue. See, that's the stuff I was getting down with. I know people in the chat going crazy when I threw them names out there. Either some are saying who is that, or they like, oh damn, that was my stuff.
All right. Got Mr. Me Too, the Trail Bentley 57 cent tax. He said, at Art, what's the state of Hollywood financial outlook from your perspective for the
I
next 10
think they still hand over fists. Hollywood? I think Hollywood's
years?
gonna always. Now, does he mean like the industry or the actual city? That's the part I like. If it's the city and everything, and I mean, they still built new shit over there, new apartments, new hotels. Now, as far as the industry, I think they're revamping. I think I think they're trying to do some house cleaning to determine who they're gonna keep around, who they're going to get rid of. So as you can see, the whole Taraji P. Henson thing, they're getting rid of the people they can't use anymore. So all that's black girl magic. She's I mean, that's the one that's always having roles, right? She's always having something, what, at least 4 or 5 times a year.
Man, shoot, they gave us Suge Avery, man.
Yeah, she's always having something and still crying about getting paid. So apparently between her and Monique, the only way that Hollywood is gonna keep these black actors in circulation is to keep your mouth shut and take that low ass pay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it seems like. Or they're gonna just replace you with a British actor.
Yeah, like what's that man named David, whatever his name is, that just got through playing Bass Reeves.
Yeah, I cut that off, man. That's why I came up here. I was like, oh hell no.
Oh
I said,
man,
I'll just watch it later because I was trying to get into the Leave the World Behind. I had to watch that again since it has so many subliminals in there.
okay, it's that bad, huh?
It's not bad. It's just it's just like you ever see the movie Them? It's like Get Out and Them and all those
Oh yeah.
cerebral. I like those movies, but you gotta sit. You can't like usually when movies are. I don't really watch it. I kind of listen and then and look over it and go back to work. But this one here, I gotta like watch it. Just got through watching Raising Kanan, so that's kind of interesting. What I like about Raising Kanan, they don't have too many of the whole agendas. The little bussy agendas. I can't stand that. Ugh.
Oh yeah.
Especially what was it? Power. I think it was Power with the boy. They had a little shoot up scene or whatever, and it was very interesting and or a chase scene or whatever. All of a sudden, you hear dudes moaning. It's like, oh hell no! I'm like, what they go straight to that scene, and they be graphic with it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, nah, I can't do this.
I'm glad my son old enough now because me and my mom used to go back and forth about him watching Tyler Perry movies. Like, he ain't gonna be watching no Man No Dress. That's when he was little. I wasn't cool with little boys watching men especially black men in dresses.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah, I wasn't cool with that. Yeah, we had it out. She said, "You used to watch Geraldine." I said, "I wasn't watching them. You know."
All right. So D Scott with the super chat, Brooklyn Funk Essentials.
Oh, the creator has a master plan. That's the only song I like from them. Yeah, the Cantaloupe song. I wasn't feeling Cantaloupe. Funky. I'd rather hear the original. I think that was who did the original. Was that they took it from what George Duke? I think. Ba, 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 ba. But yeah, I was different, man. Me and my best friend. We were just growing up. We were going places where you had to wear blazers and stuff. That cross color stuff. We outgrew that stuff. We even took the flat top down.
Man, say I've been left a black church not too long ago. Most of them are really creeps, especially women preachers.
Yeah, the black church, man, it's taking some. Well, it's always. It depends on what's considered L's and wins for them, and W's for them. Because
I don't know. I think they're just. I think they know where their bread and butter is. That's why black men for the most part have checked out. I've checked out. I just go basically because my wife wants me to. It's just not something that, I gotta go get filled with the spirit. I'm gonna go to church and, I just go.
Yeah, it keeps people out of trouble. Some people they need it. Yeah, I take my wife to church. It's all Portuguese talking church. They make fun of me in the other panels because it be all Portuguese or whatever. Sometimes they talk about me, and then I'm like, because the pastor, he speaks very fast as Portuguese, and I'm like, dude. But for those people that are listening out there, if you don't get down with the church, don't send your spouse there by herself. Don't do that. And it ain't no jealousy thing. That's the time where people take advantage of you in a spiritual environment. That's the best time to take advantage of a person.
I said, Mr. Me Too, 257. Once again with the Trail Bentley tax, 57 cents. Check out Kara and the End of the Earth on Netflix. Let me play this real quick. I haven't played this in a minute for those super chats that came in. All right.
That's tight.
Yeah. Thank you very much for you guys super chats. I really appreciate it. Yeah, but he said check out Carol and the End of Earth on Netflix.
Okay. Yeah, because I was about to get rid of Netflix, but more interesting things starting to come up now because I got tired of it.
Yeah, but I got rid of Disney Plus. I got rid of that by
I might do the same because I don't watch that much. I try to keep up with stuff, but I want probably do some binge watching though because there's a lot of stuff I didn't get to watch, and plus it's part of the part of the Hulu package.
Yeah,
that bundle because it goes with my Verizon.
Oh, okay.
Money. Where'd that come from? I remember that.
That's a $1 Million Man. Old WWF television.
Wow. I remember that song.
Yeah. We got Mr. Me Too once again. He said surreal trippy show. Yeah, man. They be writing these shows like they be doing acid, man. Acid and the good weed. But but this is for you, guy. Yeah.
It kind of give me that Sid and Marty Krofft vibes. Remember that segment in the Sea Monsters and all them and HR Puppy stuff? Yeah, it gives me them vibes. I really, I guess when you get older, you start looking back. I really am happy to be part of our generation, our bracket of it. I think we're the second shift. I really look back. I'm like, we had some good times.
Oh, we sure did. We sure did. I mean, I'm glad we're not the generation of skinny jeans.
Cause yeah, we had some good. I mean, even
Yeah.
the 80s, because we participated in the dances in the 80s. You know, the freak, the gigolo, the prep. We we're part of a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff.
Yeah, we were more ruthless back then too. Now they got everybody apologizing for everything, and I'm talking about like just jokes, like
Yeah,
s- like
yeah,
serious like serious stuff. Yeah, you should apologize for, but not every little thing.
yeah,
Like we came up when comedians were comedians.
yeah.
Yeah.
Especially what is it? I mean, I know they doing all the legitimate apologies with Mr. T being on some funny stuff and Ed Norton from the Honeymooners. Remember that part on
Yeah.
Delirious with Eddie Murphy?
Oh yeah. that Mr. T joke. Oh
Man, I died. I
no.
died. And they said that was the industry. So it was like they said he was kind of like telling
Oh
subliminally
yeah.
between him and George Carlin. George Carlin didn't even care though.
No, not at all.
He got that from Richard.
Like people like him, Sam Kinison.
Yeah, that was
Uh,
yeah. He was
Sam,
underrated as well.
yeah, Sam Kinison was the worst though.
That
Like,
screaming.
yeah, the screaming. Like he was like, like he told that like that racy joke about Jesus Christ. Said the only
Oh
guy
my
he knew he could,
god.
yeah, the only guy that he could play the flute with his bare hands. Like, nah, bro. I mean, they told jokes you wouldn't be able to tell today.
Remember
They
Ron Dangerfield?
oh yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
man. That's yes. I mean, Cheech and Chong, all them.
Mhm.
That's part of why they not circulating them because that they would all that stuff would be considered offensive.
Yeah, man. People be writing like people with nothing else to do would go to Twitter. You need to take this down. Like
We
and then make the actor apologize again
we
and
gotta
again.
we gotta empower these Gen Z's, man. Be like, hey, man, you gotta protect your grandparents' legacy so you can enjoy yourself. You gotta do something because I know because I can tell. I mean, the disease I talk to, they really enjoy some of our hell. They wear flat tops. I'm like, dude, what you know about that flat top? Oh man, I sport it all the time. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, because I tell them I'm your past. No, what is it? I'm your future and you're my past. I always tell them that. A lot of stuff that I see you do, I did it already. Stuff that you're going to do, you seeing me right now.
Mm.
And they have to sit there and think about that. Oh yeah, Simone Biles. I was listening to what's the dude named Hood.
Yeah.
He said that the Cosby Show couples don't exist. I'm like, bruh, you never heard of Jack and Jill? That's how I know it's like, okay, some people gotta like they telling themselves, man. It's like, oh, okay, I know who you're not around.
Yeah. So Jonathan Owen is he plays for the Green Bay Packers from what I understand. Uh Says that he didn't know who Simone Biles was when they met, and that he's the good catch. He's the prize. And this has set the internet on fire.
I didn't even make a comment on that the other day too, but I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. That's why I made that Cosby Show comment. I'm like, okay, so these sisters don't like the Cosby Show hookup. That's what the problem is. They were that one got to be ratchet and the other one got to be on some Ray stuff or got to be a zaddy.
Yeah, that's the only relationship that's going to get endorsed by the sisters these days.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they're gonna celebrate it over and over again. They're gonna call it an upgrade. But when it's a brother, nah, nah. Sit down. You sit down. You be quiet. You be Mr. Simone Biles. This guy's. This is what they're saying, man.
Mm-hmm. That's why I told my son, take notes. Take notes. Don't even talk with them. Just take notes. Act like it's National Geographics. You're observing a bunch of animals that don't know how to act. So you just know what to stay away from. He's with a questionable chick already, but I might take notes about her too.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just look at social media, man. Just a little bit, not too much. You know, you want,
Yeah,
don't want to corrupt your whole way of thinking, but
yeah, that's their world. That's their world. I mean, that's how they keep up with the latest stuff.
man, how though? How are they mad at this guy? I mean, just like CJ King when he said he was the prize. How dare you, as a black man, imply that you are worth something?
Yeah, confident. So you can't be confident. I mean, the dude is in the NFL, making some decent paper. It has a look about him. He can get any chick he want. He got the chick that he does want, and he got married with her. Didn't they have a child too? Not yet.
I don't think they have a child yet.
They probably a big ass
Yeah.
muscular baby.
Yeah.
The baby's crying.
Come out athlete already.
Wristbands already.
But what they want is they want Travis Kelce to come back to the sister.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they want the Kayla Nicole, Travis Kelce. They don't want this. This ain't good enough for them.
Yeah, and this is stuff. You would have thought, okay, this is what these chicks were asking for, but no, that ain't good enough either. So you
No,
can't
for
have a
real.
high yellow chick, can't have a mixed chick, can't have a chick from Africa. They get mad that you can't have a Caribbean chick. What's the other ones? You just can't have any of them. It's either got to be Lizzo. What's that other ape looking chick?
Leslie Jones.
Yeah, you got to be Leslie Jones. Them the ones that passed the bar.
Yeah.
Or Sexy Red and all them.
Yeah, got to be one of them. You can't be Megan Good. No.
Yeah, it can't be Megan Good. Especially the one that's always on your arm when you trying to look good at the court.
Yeah, can't be Lori Harvey.
Nope.
Can't be none of them. Nope. Yeah, you can't be a black guy that's dated white and then gone back to black. You can't be that at all.
Nope.
No, you gotta be Serena Williams and Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Travis Kelce can't go to Taylor Swift. No.
So you young folks, take notes. Just take notes.
Yeah.
Know where your bread is going to be buttered. Because that's the only thing that you can do. Don't even go back and forth with them. They say you wrestle with a dog, you catch fleas. I don't do it, even at the job. For them younger one, because like I got middle school ratchet babies, Protect your babies, y'all. They coming. They coming in full force.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man. They say they said, you got a son? I'm like, nope. I thought you said you had a son. I changed my mind.
Man, so I got a daughter.
Yeah, so you ain't meet my son. Hell no. Stay away from him.
Man, I got to worry about the mentalities that she's exposed to. So I'm constantly explaining things, and she understands for the most part. I see hope.
Now for the daughters, she gotta deal with the emasculated dudes. So good luck with that.
Yeah, man. It's ridiculous. It's gonna be ridiculous out here.
Yeah, because I'm looking at all that, and I mean, I try to slip my man talk in there, but I gotta be a little careful sometimes because they on that social justice stuff from the campus, you know. But when they on some man talk, and I have to, give them the A, B's, and C's of responsibilities and conducting yourself and take being leaders and all that, because they do want to get into the women talk. I said women gonna always be there, young man. You gotta take care of you. Make sure you in position to
Yeah,
make sure you have some choices.
yeah. But social pressure to have that one thing mastered will always follow our boys no matter what. I mean, because I know it was there with me and it always had me wondering. Um, but look like you're trying to set yours on the right path. But just think of it as his friends, the people that we can't be to these guys,
Yeah,
always, coming to them saying, man, you ain't gonna talk to her, man.
yeah. I just keep telling them raise your standards at
Yeah,
early. Get it out of your system, because when you have lower standards early, you look back and like, damn, I wasted
yeah,
a lot of time. So I
yeah,
I have to really pat myself on the back for that. I think that's our generation. We a lot of us, yeah, a lot of people wanted to smash or whatever, but for the most part, we were interviewing these chicks, damn near like auditioning them
hmm
for some reason. So I can't speak on Puff Daddy, but for the most part, that's why you see. I keep saying there's a lot of people like in the late 40s, early 50s, or whatever. A lot of them are on their second or third marriage. A lot of people been chasing that whole I'm gonna get this perfect family and blah blah blah, and I'm gonna do it better than my boomer parent and all that. So we were the poster children of that. So I'm glad I only on my second one. I'm doing pretty good as an exer.
All right, all right. Mr. Me Too has just become a member
All right.
of the channel. Appreciate it. Thank you. And your name will be stated every broadcast. So thanks for coming on board. You won't regret it.
And we're gonna
Well,
get you a 1985 members only jacket too, fam. So we
all
we
right.
got give us your address. We'll mail it to you.
Oh yeah.
And a signed copy of Willis Jackson from Different Strokes.
Man, they had that copy. They have that video of him going around social media when he was a little boy on Little House on the Prairie.
I remember that. I definitely remember that part.
I don't want to be a nigga.
Yeah, definitely. He was in that carriage, the little horse, where the horse was carrying him. I remember that.
Yeah, man. Sad
Laura
stuff.
Ingalls that was an ugly white chick. She was ugly. I'm like, don't smile, please. Woo. I was like, waste of whiteness, as D.L. Hughley would say. I'm like, ugh. I'm like, that was an ugly white chick, man. I was
Man,
hoping when she fall, just don't get up. You know how that little the little entrance. Yeah, we was forced to watch that.
yeah, man. Shit, it was the only thing on TV in that point in the afternoon.
Yeah, especially only because everything else was either the news, and they already showed the other news on another channel. It's like, yeah, I remember that Dallas and what was the other BS they used to show?
Falcon Crest.
Falcon Crest, McCormick, what's that? Hardcastle and something.
Yeah, Hardcastle and McCormick.
Yeah, Cagney and Lacey. I remember all that BS. Magnum
Yeah.
PI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Murder She Wrote.
Murder She Wrote. I remember that Matlock. But man, I can go further back. The Rockford Files and Cannon and Kojak and Dallas. Not Dallas, Vegas. That was my show. Vegas. Shoot. That was my show. For those people, that's the dude that played Spencer for Hire, Robert Urich. They stepped up their game when they came out with Battlestar Galactica.
Oh yeah.
I was like, shit, that's still a tight ass theme song.
Yeah, what about Flash Gordon?
They had a series on it, or the movie. I remember the movie. I think it was an 80s.
They had the movie. I'm trying to think of the show with Gil Gerard on it.
Yeah, that was Buck Rogers.
Buck Rogers, yeah, Buck Rogers.
I used to watch that too with that Hawk dude. And Battlestar Galactica with the Cylons though.
Yeah,
that shit was tight. As simple as it was, bad graphics, but it was tight. The whole concept.
Oh yeah. We ain't mind the bad graphics and shit. we didn't. That was quality television back then.
I'm telling you, man. What's the Knight Rider? Like I said, we had a good childhood, man. Even I don't care if you were poor or well-to-do, you still had something to watch. You still had some decent food to eat. I mean, you still had other stuff. Your clothes might not be up to par.
Yeah. Well, we was outside messing them motherfuckers up, man.
Bruh.
I mean, we had video games too, but we was outside.
Yeah, the video games at night or something, or maybe we had family over.
Yeah, we had Pac-Man.
Yeah, Pac-Man. Oh, you mean at the arcade?
No, I mean like
the Atari one.
Yeah, I had the Atari
2600.
Yeah, I had the 2600.
Yeah, that's the first. Because what was the first one? Defender. I forgot. Yeah, it was because I bought it when it had. I think it was E.T.
Oh shit.
that was how old it was. That's when I got mine.
E.T. Yeah. I played and beat E.T. Made E.T. phone home. You had to get little pieces of the phone.
Yeah. Then he beams up. Yeah, I remember. That's when I had it. I had my 2600. Them damn joysticks kept breaking.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the arcade, boy, I had to really. I mean, anyone that knew the arcade back then, you had to make sure you had at least about 20 quarters, at least.
Oh yeah.
To play all your video games.
Oh yeah. That's how I got. That I mean, I know this is much later, but that's how I got in touch with Mortal Kombat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Remember Legend of Cage and Dragon's Lair and.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know why. I started playing with video games less as I got further into high school.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because I was drawing more.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got into your talent.
And playing music.
Oh, yeah. It says Space Invaders, one of the first popular games. Yep, I had that one too.
Yeah, I remember Space Invaders, Centipede. One that people slept on was Cubert. Frogger. Yeah, those were legendary, man.
Oh yeah. Now they just got all kinds of shit now.
I know, man.
they got whole universes now.
I think when I tried the whole I think it was the virtual reality games when they first came out, it always gave me a headache. I couldn't play for a long time.
Oh, you talking about, you put the little headset on? Yeah, I get you, man. That should be a strain on your eyes.
And maybe because I'm an artist and everything, so I kind of overacted my vision probably. So I didn't really. I think the last stuff I was really getting into was, I think you're gonna laugh, I think the last thing I owned was the Donkey Kong Country.
Oh shit, that's Super Nintendo right there.
Yeah, that's the last thing I had after that. I just stopped playing.
Shit, ain't nothing wrong, man. Some of us continue, some of us don't. Shoot, I got a 5 sitting over here.
But I do like my little retro games. Go back and do the whole Street
Oh
Fighter,
yeah, they sell little systems like that all the time where they have
plug and
like
play.
the plug and play, like they have the Nintendo, but it had like 200 games on it.
Yeah, I got the Genesis plug and play. I bought a lot of stuff really for my son. He enjoyed those, like Mortal Kombat, well, not no Altered Beast, and all that, all the Pac-Mans. Yeah, he enjoyed those. I don't even know if that stuff even work. I put in another room. Maybe. Nah, I ain't gonna say it. Get your channel in trouble. Yeah, Dig Dug, bruh. I was addicted to Dig Dug, man. But the whole Nintendo thing, everybody, I think that was the one that took over. Got into all of it.
Yeah, Nintendo came out and just like it changed the industry forever. Had Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. Yeah, I used to enjoy Duck Hunt, but I used to try to shoot the dog. I ain't like I couldn't shoot the dog.
Yeah, I mean it is what it is. That's video stuff.
I'm gonna say at my age now, I can only play games that involve shooting or racing their car. Yeah,
Car stuff. Okay.
Yeah. A lot of that shit requires hand-eye coordination.
That's what I enjoyed. I enjoyed the stuff where it was immediate action. I didn't like all that stuff where they break down all the stuff you got to do, and I was like, just put me in the action. That's all it was always about. My favorite still is was it Super Punch Out with Bald Bull and hell, what's the other one? I forgot the names. Pizza Pie Man or whatever.
Is it Pizza Pie Man?
It's Super Punch. Super Punch Out, I believe.
Yeah.
Where he'll body blow, left, right, body blow. You keep hitting them, and then all of a sudden they get knocked out or you get knocked out. Now all you see was really like see-through, and you see gloves. And then they had like a Mike Tyson version, which really sucked.
I'm gonna say Kung Fu Biden. Nintendo was also addicted.
Kung Fu Biden?
No. He meant Kung Fu by Nintendo, but I was about to say something about
it quoted him or something.
No. He corrected his comment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it says Zelda was and still is mine.
Did you ever get the Radio Shack game, Poltergeist? You never played that one?
Yeah, no,
that was back in '85, man.
Oh shit! Graphically, how could they pull off if it's Poltergeist? It's supposed to be scary.
Yeah, the graphics suck, man. It was bad.
Yeah,
it just had a face come in the screen when you get to a certain part, and it's supposed to scare you. It didn't. It did nothing. It did nothing at all.
Nah, I can't see it.
Yeah, it was a Radio Shack thing.
Yeah, damn. I bet you cost a little bit of money too for the '80s standard. Like it probably costs like $30.
Probably, because I remember that was the first thing I bought myself. I bought that in the Computer Love album by Zap. That's how I can remember.
That was a special day.
Man, yeah, that's when I was able to buy stuff. Because I used to draw Prince and Michael Jackson and to make money off of that. That's all I just drawn. Prince Michael, Prince Michael, Prince Michael. I used to put a little foil on the arm part, put glitter in the glove on the picture. People actually pay for that BS.
Shit. Hey.
So I want to buy a Michael. I said, really, which one? The beaded one. Okay. All right, I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. Learn how to hustle very. Learn how to hustle very early.
Yeah, my mom thought I was selling drugs.
Yeah.
And then I was showing her. It's like, no, I'm making pictures and stuff. She said, you selling those? And she didn't say anything afterwards.
Yeah. Shit, drugs. God damn. You must have a little bit of money coming in.
Oh, I was making some good money. I mean, back in the Purple Rain days. Yeah, that was good money. And from middle school.
Good shit.
So like I think it was $3 a picture. And I think I was selling like maybe 10 or 15 of them a week.
Yeah.
And I was knocking them out quick. It was like quick drawings.
Oh, okay.
I didn't like when they wanted him on the bike. That was too much work.
You just charge a little bit more, Dean?
Nah, I kept it all the same. $3.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah,
like,
man.
damn, why you want to one on a bike? God dang it.
But yeah, man. You know, but getting back to kind of the topic, yeah, why do we celebrate when couples break up, but then when couples want to represent and stay together, then people complain about that shit.
If I'm not happy, you can't be happy. That's the bottom line. If I'm miserable, you should be miserable.
Yeah.
Well, this space, if I hate this guy, you should hate him too. And if you don't hate him, I hate you too. I'm always keep talking about that. It's like, what? Yeah, I hate you too because you like him.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, dude, whatever.
Yeah, these folks are odd for no reason.
I'm gonna probably give me a real psychiatrist and go be and just bring him on a panel and talk about that. And have some terms. I might even was it culture was it a culture clinician?
Yeah.
I might have him talk about that. But I have hardly ever have him come in my area. So
yeah, the psychoses of these mentalities that we see here.
Because that's a head scratcher. I'm still because I think a part of me is like I don't want to accept that people are that way.
I mean, here's the thing with me, man, and I know I often talk about this, but my thing is like, especially for black men, we're supposed to be striving to look better, and it's not happening. People just want to be at odds. They got the little stress balls they got out of the $3 store, and they're squeezing it when they hit the air, and then they decide they just want to hate somebody. And
yeah, in a black improvement space, quote unquote.
Yeah.
That and they people are not yeah, I would say there's a lot of people that don't see that as a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, they enjoy it. A lot of people enjoy it. I'm not saying everybody does that doesn't see it as a problem, but they enjoy that kind of shit, man, and it's very alarming.
It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Because a lot of us work, we got jobs, we got families and all that. So we want to come here, unwind, have a joke, learn a little something, put your opinion out there, and sign off. Why can't we do that? That's all we want to do. Everybody in the chat, y'all agree to chat? That's all we're here for. Most of us, we want to learn something new. We want to hear different opinions. We want to even jump on the chat, on the panels, or in the chat, put our opinions in there. Laugh, support somebody or be supported.
Man, look, from what I hear, man, ain't no time for no joking, man. Can't be
Oh,
trying to
oh,
can't be trying to entertain yourselves.
we got to put the stick back up there. Okay.
Yeah. The stick has to be shoved right back up there. Like shit, can't can't unwind, can't enjoy yourself, can't have a good time with this.
Why are they laughing? Why are they enjoying themselves? I'm gonna break this up. I'm gonna disagree just because. It's like, oh,
Man,
but I appreciate the people that come around and stuff. So I don't get all the drama like I used to. So I'm very grateful to the people that keep coming around and supporting.
oh
I'm
yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, shoot, why the fuck do I want to sit there and fight and act like you're my enemy and
yeah, on YouTube, man.
on YouTube, on YouTube. I mean, shoot, this is why I got this microphone so I can curse you out in a clear voice. Like, no, man, no. I'm
Yeah,
good, man.
I
I'm
just didn't
good,
bring
man.
I just didn't bring myself to just put my like you guys do, like courageous thing you guys do is putting the link in the chat. I'm not ready for that. If I do a random one, yeah, but on my regular stuff, no, man, you gotta be on a VIP list for that.
Yeah, man. You get all kinds of strange characters,
Yeah.
and sometimes you get the unfortunate guy that gets your channel shut down, like Roger. When
Oh,
he
I
got,
was there. I saw that.
oh man,
Trying to flash him or whatever.
yeah, put some porn up there, and the thing is about porn is copyrighted material.
Yeah.
So once they hit you with the copyright, and then they hit you with the oh my god, that's porn. That's it.
Yeah.
Your channel's done. I think Toya lost a channel like that.
Damn.
Yeah, she did. So she just, starting to get back to where she was. But people like there are people on this platform that just watch that ain't got shit else to do with their lives except that. When that started happening, I started like using like overlays on my StreamYard. So when I saw somebody strange, they'll come up there with the fuck shit. And I just like, look, I got the overlay up here. You can't really do nothing. And I would get the person that would, every now and again, they're like, I'll be like, what up? Go ahead and speak. And they'd be like, nigger, and then just hang up. Like they just go away, you know.
Yeah.
So that shit is pretty much stopped. Like, I haven't seen it lately, you know, like,
Yeah. Yeah, they can have that stuff, man, because I got too many things going on. Plus, my days are numbered anyway on YouTube. Either YouTube going to end it, or I get some kind of promotion somewhere. So I'm just doing what I can while I'm here, and try
yeah,
to do something like impactful. Hopefully,
yeah. Why you got a chance to do it? Say
yeah.
just moving on to other stuff in life, or just because I would say that a lot of people who come here, they just, I mean, I'm here because I enjoy doing it. I enjoy being able to edit a video and put it somewhere where people can watch it. But as far as arguing with folks or having people come for me just because I exist, that's not something that I come here for real. I mean, I will address it, but a lot of people aren't here for that. I
I
mean,
know.
it really ruins it for them, and then makes them not want to be here. That people some on some fuck shit. So
Yeah, yeah. So I'm glad. Like I said, I'm glad we'll be able to at least not just block, but just monitor and control when these things come through. These people do come through.
yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
because
there's all kinds of ways to just counter that shit. You just got to know what you're doing.
yeah, I just say take it over there, or click on the link of the person that you really don't like.
Yeah,
'Cause That's all I say. Stop taking out their frustration on somebody else on my channel. That's very cowardly. Very
Yeah.
cowardly.
When they come up to your channel just to try to jab at someone else.
Yeah, they always either go after BGS,
Oh,
Edward.
yeah, yeah.
Somebody try to go after Charles one time. Art of It more, believe it or not. Try to go after him. I'm like, damn, did somebody try to go after Beasley? Yeah, I had a lot of people like trying to be all like shake my hand damn near like, hey, how's it going? And by the way, you mother to go to somebody else. Like, oh, come on, man. So why you gotta do this?
Man.
So now I guess probably because they probably had to get tired of jumping through hoops to get on the panels.
Yeah.
Damn, they had to bring a what do you call it? An ID or something. A Secret Service clearance card.
Yeah, but we got to be careful up here, man, because it's like there's a lot of people that don't want to see us up here. For real, for real.
Yeah, like I said, my message is always going to be education and trying to get the boys more into leadership positions. So I found my calling. So it's not as popular as taking Boom Quisha down or anything like that. That's another lane. That's somebody else. I'm like, God bless them.
Yeah, they say we up here trying to save Keisha.
Yeah. So they can have all that. I'm like, dude, you need some young leaders at least to be in position to bring in other young people that have skills and quote unquote resources.
Yeah.
you gotta have them young people in there, but you gotta motivate them while they're young, because when they get older, you're like, hey man, you can be the next best such and such. He's like 40 years old. He's like, yeah, right. Too late,
man.
That's the hardest sell, man. You know, I mean, I do motivate some of my older college students, but even that's a challenge. You know, he says, save Akeisha Foundation. Build Akeisha. Man. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I think, and this probably goes for a lot of the different channels. I think a lot of people in different channels want you to say the same thing in those channels. And I'm like, no, that's that person's lane. Let them ride with that. Let me do me. You know, and if I get along with them, I get along with them.
I mean, it's not that I know as a content creator that you know other content creators are not gonna feel how I feel about certain others. I mean, there's a couple that aren't too particular about me that might be cool with Art.
Mm-hmm.
Am I gonna be mad at Art because he's cool with those guys? The answer is no. I'm gonna go on thinking what I think about whoever he's cool with, and he's gonna go on thinking about whoever he's cool with. Because I mean, I don't expect this loyalty. Like, man, you supposed to be like, fuck that nigga.
But here's the best part: when you do, like, if you do explore why a person doesn't like that person, most of the time they do not have a good explanation.
Not at all.
It's like, why you don't like this person? I just don't like them. Why? They just give me bad vibes. That's it.
Bad vibes.
You shouldn't like them either. You should give you bad vibes too, else you agree with them. It's like, come on, man.
I'm gonna look at you with the side eye.
Right.
Online on YouTube through your avatar, buddy. That's what you gonna do.
Man, I'm like, wow. That's why, you know, that song Billie Jean by Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Every time I think of that song, it's like I'm moonwalking away from this fool. Do 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 do. I'm gone. You know. Like I was talking to Dad said, I just don't have time for the arguing, the big back and forth because I got to deal with that stuff at my job.
Man, man, fuck you. Man, fuck you. Fuck you, nigga. Pull up, nigga. Catch a
Yeah.
flight, nigga. No, man. What does that even look like at the end of the day? I get it. Sometimes you gotta cuss a motherfucker out, but I mean the whole just the back and forth and you
Mm-mm.
know, then they want to get personal. Man, fuck your mama. Fuck your mama. Fuck your
Then
daddy too. Oh,
pull
fuck
up.
pull up. Fuck your granddaddy. Like it's just like what?
Next
Like
person to say pull up to me, I'm gonna say, "Where's your address?" And then they gonna give it to me, and I'm gonna set up some pull ups. I was like, "You said pull up. I got you extra large too with the fragrance. All that shit you talking about, at least it come out your ass. You can put in the pull ups. Pull up. That
Man,
BS, man. I can't. Oof. But maybe I mean, is it because we older or something? Because I just don't got
eh,
the time.
I guess we supposed to shut up and go in the pasture and wait to get shot.
Keep your mouth shut. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, no, these people, man. I mean, and to their credit, I mean, I think this. I guess this is the teacher in me. People are just going through stuff, even if they have to snap at people. I just had to get out of the way.
Yeah.
It's like, bye, peace. No, you gonna take this? Like, no, I'm not. See, you go and do you, and while I go and enjoy myself without you.
Yeah, man. It's just gonna get in your face and
Yeah.
it tell you that you got to do what the fuck. I'm telling. Can you imagine that? Some guy just coming up to you and just being like that, just saying that. No, since you're gonna be in this YouTube space, we gotta do things this way, or else, nigga. Like,
No, like I said, because I used to be, we used to be in, I think, in the same areas, like the Nas, was it Taz and Nyla and Ren? Ren was my favorite. I love Ren.
yeah,
Um,
Brian's cool. Yeah,
and then we used to go over there to, of course, O'Shea's. I never been on his panels though. Hell, I've been to what's that dude's name? Cerulean's panel, Information Man's panel sometimes, Gab Talk
oh yeah,
Media. We were in all these different
oh
spaces,
yeah.
making
The
appearances.
hangout area. I mean, the hangout era.
Yeah, we were damn near everywhere. I made appearances, man. You know, Black in Japan, known as DeAndre. So, and hell, I even got on what's that dating chick? The chick that was doing the dating stuff. Is it Michelle something?
Courtney
Nicole?
Michelle. Oh, Nicole
What?
Michelle. Oh yeah, Nicole
That's
Michelle.
her.
I
Yeah, I
remember.
was on her stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, I made quite a few appearances. They weren't really that big and significant. Hell, I was on Bomb Cherry's panel a few times. I
Yeah,
was
that's
everywhere.
yeah. That era is when I first started coming around, but I had to get my feet wet because I was obviously around some people who've had experience.
Yeah, I just, I started moonwalking again away from all the I guess what the beef sector they call it. And it's, people just going at each other. Hell, I was with
Yeah,
Rude Imp a few times. I was with Front Preem. I was everywhere. Everywhere, man.
mm.
Whatever happened to Preem? He was all cool and friendly with me, but I found out he was trying to get at BGS. I was like, not so fast, partner. You ain't gonna use
Man,
me for that, you know.
man, they just people be mad at other folks
Yeah, that's
because they don't understand. They don't understand how how we can get along with these guys. It's because I mean, for starters, these guys haven't crossed me at all. They haven't disrespected me. They haven't made videos and broadcasts talking about some fuck you nigga, and they haven't done this stuff.
Yeah, a
It's
couple
like
people tried, and then later on, people start asking again, what issue you have with them? I just don't like them. They just walk away. Bye. They're just trying to start something.
I just don't like the guy.
It's like, wow.
If I go at you, if I say your name, it's for a reason. It's because you've introduced a bit of logic that I just don't agree with. It's not going to ever be just because I don't like you. There's going to be a reason behind it. Say if you're like one of these anti-black manosphere goofs and you say something like that we are a space that supports debauchery against kids, then I'm gonna have something to say about it.
Right.
Period. Is I'm gonna disagree with you, and I'm not doing it to start a beef. I'm doing it to let you know that what you're saying is stupid.
It's called critique.
Yeah, critique. People think that shit like that is beef. They think that that you're attacking them or going at them, so to speak, or you're trying to disrespect them or whatever. So they go to the doing the other little shit. And if it was an environment that facilitated, hey, you know what, I just disagree with what you said. Well, why you disagree? Such and such reason, instead of what? Well, fuck you then. You just stupid. Huh? You disagreeing with what I'm saying. If it were that one way instead of the other, I think that this would be more fulfilling for a lot of content creators to be able to agree to disagree or something like that without going at each other's necks or trying to go towards someone's reputation, or
It just really gave me the realization that a lot of people have mental issues, and this is probably their only way that they could address it without even saying they have mental issues. That's what I kind of see, and then also, social media is the media that you can be somebody that you're not.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's why I got all these different avatars, different names, try to live behind them. And hell, it works for some people too.
Yeah,
Look
it
at
does.
Jason Black. We still don't know his real name. Dude making hand over fist donations and getting all kinds of donations. We don't even know his real name. Go figure.
Yeah. But yeah, he's had a lot to say about this space.
Yeah, the whole anti-black manosphere thing kind of worked for him a little bit because he got a lot of female listeners. I don't see why a lot of sisters don't see how they're getting played. I never understood that on social media.
Yeah, they seem like they just want to hear certain things, like the Derek Jacksons or guys like that, or the Steve Harveys.
I lost sympathy for the whole when they say women bashing, when the ones that are quote unquote women bash, I'm not gonna say any names, but they're the ones that be giving them mad donations and super chats. And I'm like, wait a minute, 50 here, 20 there, and I'm not pocket watching, but for all these women giving these quote unquote female bashers all that money, what's the? I mean, Tommy was getting a lot of money from women. Tommy Sotomayor, if y'all pay attention to that, I could throw his name out there. But yeah, man, I'm like, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling bad about me just being critical because I shout out to Mr. Research. I use his message when it comes to the criticism of black women in HR and hiring black men and black boys and black sons. I took that message too. I was like, no, that's a message I've been trying to push every now and then. So that's my criticism. And they're like, oh, you women bashing about HR. Like, no, just hire some of your sons or your nephews. Everybody else is doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, but they don't ever want to hear that. But they'll push this message like they're the most loyal. Yeah, they're the backbone of the community. But
Yeah.
they can't even champion a black relationship.
Oh, especially with the Simone thing.
Oh
You would
man.
have thought, dude, you would have thought they would have celebrated that, but oh no.
No.
Oh man. I mean, that's probably what really ruined a lot of things is social media because you can't lie, you can't hide it.
Mm.
It's there. Between that and that whole ADOS versus non-ADOS or FBA or whatever. So I mean, between Google Translate and social media, now we know what these names mean that you called us in your language. So now you can't hide it.
Mm.
It means that you're a good person. No, it means nigga.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's another culture. Like, no, dude, you lying. So yeah, that kind of pull the wool over a little bit.
Mm.
But shout out to Grinch too, because I forgot to. I was listening to him a little bit earlier.
Oh yeah.
I saw his name somewhere.
Oh yeah, Grinch was in the chat earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to that brother.
He know where to come when he needs something from his big brother. I always got his back. He knows it.
Yeah. Yeah, man, but I think I'm 2 hours. I think that's enough.
So got enough in?
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty much two situations that, we just the TD Jakes thing and
TD Long.
TD.
That's probably the real name, dog.
Oh god.
Doing a little Prince thing with the two fingers and the tongue.
Man. Nah, fuck out of here.
Oh man.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors though, man.
Yeah, that one, man. I really hope that me personally, I really hope that the Megan Good and Jonathan Major thing is a real thing. I really hope so. Because they both Hollywood, they're Hollywood. One ain't no pastor,
Mm.
I hope it was one of those things, but according to his track record, most likely no.
Yeah.
He's gonna probably do the whole OJ thing. I'm not black. I'm Jonathan Majors. But he ain't stupid. We talking about that last night. Obviously, I mean, for the most part, he was running because he knew that his if he get caught with his hand in a white cookie jar, that's a wrap for him. So he knew he had to stay away from that chick when she's acting a certain way.
Oh yeah, and it ended up costing him anyway.
Yeah, man. That's the part I really hope somebody, I don't know if a lead attorney talked about that, but I really hope somebody of a large name talk about that because that's huge. The dude did what he's supposed to do when you with a white chick. Run.
Yeah.
Got me too on the spot.
And then many of us still had something to say about him running away.
Yeah.
What you running from that girl for, man?
What we supposed to do is take and do the green mouth thing or something. Yeah, but yeah, I guess go ahead and do your thing and your Christmas Eve festivity.
Word. Yeah, word. Yeah, we gotta get some food ready because just gonna be another another Christmas at home watching movies and eating and shit. So
Yeah, I got a 2-day thing for my wife. So one
word,
is gonna be a restaurant, then it's gonna be some stuff at the house. You know, I
word.
really I think I stepped up my sweet potato pie game. So I think I'm pretty good with that now.
All right, all right,
My
cool,
dad my dad would be proud.
cool beans.
Just did the tamales today. All right, good brother. So I'll jump down and see you on the next one.
Word. Thanks for coming up, brother.
Not a
Art,
problem.
yeah,
Peace out.
Art. Peace out. So that was Art Newstall, and this is me. Yeah, man. Not a good look for black men at all. Black men. We have, yeah, we're taking a beating out there in the social scape, and is this not a good thing? And I think when it comes to us, it needs to be a more solid front. So take that how you want it, but enjoy your life most of all, and keep 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 away from the dumb shit. Yeah, so anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow night, hopefully. I know a smoke show Sunday, and I'm trying to keep it up, man. But when you're someone who is cool with pretty much everyone, then it is what it is. Smoke or no smoke, will be good over here. But anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for all your support, Mr. Me Too new member. Shout out to you. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to all the existing members. Thank you for your continued support month after month. Live chat. Appreciate your input as always, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. Long live the habitual line steppers and Kev we trust. When you don't give up, you shall win. Peace out.